Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are watching from around the world. This is May TV, and I'm glad you are watching Trending News for this week. Glad you are watching. We're going to be taking you through some trendy happenings from Nigeria and around the world and back to Nigeria. Keep watching. Glad you're still watching. You're on to trending news for this week, happenings that trended within Nigeria and around the world. My name is Lovely Carrie, and I'm here today with this beautiful woman, Jesu Tofumi. Welcome on the show. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
You look exquisite.
Thank you.
Thank you, Moses, for
Yeah.
coming on the show once
Thank
again.
you.
How has it been with you?
Very good.
How was the week?
Hmm.
Did you face Lagos traffic this week?
Wow.
Lagos traffic is, man, don't talk about it. All right, without much ado, let's go into what we have today. First on the list, Peter Obi's university result published. The NYSC result.
Mhm.
And again, one of the courses he did in Chicago, one of the universities in Chicago was published. And what's the implication of the publication of his results? There were a lot of netizens have come out, they have different reactions. But then what's the implication of publishing presidential candidates' school results?
Transparency.
Okay.
Transparency. It's only in Nigeria here that in this part of only in Africa. Yes, that's your credentials for becoming the president is your primary six first living school certificate, your primary six results.
So that means Peter Obi is overqualified.
So
If the basic requisite is
just
primary six,
which is actually is not really nice. It's not speaking well for a country. At least they should at least increase it to okay, you have 1 or 2 degrees. That would be okay. Because if you look at the US, which we're copying or we're learning from, just to run for a mayor, you need your degrees. You understand?
please, first degree.
Yeah.
Mm.
So we need to upgrade the things. And Peter will be coming out doing this is very good. It's good. It's transparency. It shows that yes, he has this degree, whether it's bad or not. This is it. He went to school. This come on, unlike
He's learned. He's
learned and
educated.
you can hear him speak.
So we can entrust. We
Yes.
can be sure that he has something to offer. He has something to offer. And netizens have been given different comments. Can you fill us in what the netizens are saying? People online, what they are saying about the results.
Yeah. One of them they were saying that the result was poor.
Having a 2-1. Yes,
2-1,
having a 2-1 is not. Is it 2-2? Okay, it's already 2-2. Yes, second class lower. Second class lower. That's Nigerians for you. If you want to say, okay, we're thinking it will be a first class, so what's special about the results? While others feel that, well, your result is not a measure of your intelligence.
Yes.
It's not a measure of
not.
your intelligence at all. Right, let's move swiftly to this. A lady decided to call off her wedding plans. Why? Because the would-be husband asked them to share the wedding bills. What's your take on this, Tofumi?
I feel a man should take on the responsibility to sponsor a marriage bill, and not to say okay, feminism of a woman being like a man. You shouldn't say that, but I feel that a man should sponsor a wedding.
The entire wedding.
Yes.
Yes, even though for me, I feel a woman can support, but not imposing.
Yes.
Not imposing the bills on her, say you have to do this. After all, you're the one that wants to marry.
Mm-hmm.
Once you are shaking your head, you don't agree.
I
What's it? What's it?
I don't really agree that. I don't really agree.
Yeah,
with
they
that.
can share it. The
Yeah,
man
they
can say
share
you
it.
have to. He should not impose.
No,
He should not impose
this
on her.
let's look it from my way now. You guys are you guys came together, started courtship together, and this is a relationship which is in the ship. We have two people that will be paddling it, so it will be this side and this
Who is
side
the head?
in a ship for it to move
In a
faster.
ship, we have what is it called? The captain.
The
captain.
Is there. Who is the captain?
Yeah,
Who drives?
the God, Jesus Christ is the captain.
No,
Always say about
Jesus
their God
Christ
is
is
their
not
captain.
physical. We're talking about the physical people involved in
No,
this.
in a ship. Now, in a ship, it is not one person paddling. If it's one person paddling, it won't go faster. The person paddling will get tired.
Who else is paddling?
No, it's not one person. The
We're
relationship
talking
is
about
to be-
ship, not boat. Oh.
Anyhow, a ship, a boat,
Ship, not boat.
a ship, a boat, whatever. A ship a ship carrying a lot of vessels, carrying just one engine, it will get tired. It will be two. It is two. Two is better than one. So the two of them,
I
if they
never
are coming
said-
together,
Yes.
they will agree.
And share it 50-50.
No, not 50-50.
50-50.
At least the man will have the lion's share as always. If it's 1 million naira, the man will bring you like at least 750,000. They do not bring the rest, at least to show that okay, it's part of our system. Because it's when this marriage, well, at least it's just for a day. All this wahala bringing lots of money is just for a day thing.
It's okay, but I think for me, I feel she has overreacted.
Yeah.
It's something they can talk over.
Just talk
Than
over.
just quit because he said you can support.
Go and-
You
go
don't
and
have to do
meet-
50-50
go and look
now.
for another
You
guy
just
now.
you can just maybe
That's
she has
it,
seen maybe she has
straight.
seen one rich man.
Go and meet another rich man.
Okay, Kiki's baby shower. What's going on there?
Okay, so Kiki is pregnant.
Okay.
And our baby shower was lit. It was exquisite. It was a celebrity program, like all celebrities from Mr. Macaroni and all that types of
Other
celebrities
skip makers. and
were
everything.
present, and it was so fun. The dancing, the eating, the decoration, everything
my
was
goodness.
top notch. So
I wish I saved delivery, but I don't know when this baby shower the thing became popularized in Nigeria. Baby shower, people exposing their baby bumps. Well, that's good loss in there. But I wonder how the christening, the naming ceremony will be if baby shower is just
It's
like
like
this.
this.
Oh my
naming
goodness,
ceremony
it's
will
going
be
to be.
bam.
Keep your hands crossed. Keep your arms crossed. Keep your feet crossed. Whatever is crossed, cross everything. I'll wait for the delivery. Kiki, don't shout here. I hear you shout. Don't shout. Problem. All right. I will be right back. And when we come back, we'll be talking about things that trended in the foreign news, and the foreign scene this week. Glad you're still watching. Thank you for staying tuned. Before I left, I said we're coming back to be talking about foreign news, but I forgot to hint you that something wonderful, something you would like to hear actually happened in one hospital in Lekki recently. Two couple tied a knot on their hospital bed. Bed is ringing, even in the hospital. Wedding bells ring in the hospital. Wow! The way things have changed these days. It's amazing. How do you think it is? Both of them are sick, are in the hospital, and they although I don't know the nature of their sickness, both of them just decided we want to get married. So I just wonder who was joining them together, where the family gathered. They didn't show us actually. They only
No,
showed the
just
two of them on their
Yes.
sick bed.
Yes.
They are even on
white.
the ward. They are white, and both of them are on wheelchairs.
Wheelchair.
Both
No,
of them are
actually,
on
it was
wheelchairs.
the man that's on wheelchair.
Okay.
Yeah, the man that's on
However, it takes place. The most important thing is that they are happy. They are married and they are happy. So that's just it. We wish them good luck.
Yeah.
The hospital came out to say that to they are the first couple to get married in
In
their
the hospital.
hospital.
Wow.
So, right. So on the foreign scene, Uju Anya tackles Piers Morgan. What really happened? I know Piers Morgan's producer was trying to call Uju Anya for an
An
interview.
interview.
Recall that Uju Anya during the passing away, or when the queen, the former queen of England, when she
Queen
was
Elizabeth
in
II.
during her health challenge, when she was about passing away, it will be recalled that Uju Anya tweeted that she wished that the monarch will die excruciating death, and that her tweet elicited a lot of comments. Some people were good with that, and some people were not good with that. Including Jeff Benzo called her out concerning her tweet. I think we also talk about it. We
Yes.
feel okay, it may not be okay for that period. Then P.S. now, who has sometimes spoken now nasty things about her, now is now
Yes.
calling
Calling
her
her
for
for
interview.
interview.
What was her response?
She said to be a quack.
Don't be a quack, God forbid. Okay.
But that's insane now. Come on. Well, what I like about this Ujuanya is that she's showing that she's a Nigerian. Because how would you shame me in public and you coming inside to come and beg me? No. After you've said nasty things on her about her, then you're not coming out like, okay, come, let me interview you, and let's come for an interview. Who does that? It just doesn't make
She
sense.
definitely wanted to chase clouds using
You know,
her.
You want to
yeah.
use her to chase lights so that when you call her, at least a lot of people will watch your
You know,
show,
she's
you
trending
make
now,
money.
and she has-
She's actually trending.
Yes.
But he would have done it well to be diplomatic in his approach earlier. And in her own words, she says she is quick to say, and you know, would you now? She is quick to say, man, I am not going to be feeding you. I learned your career was crashing with time. He won't use me to.
I don't
Ooh.
call
And she won't put
foulness.
food in her enemy's mouth.
Oh, so she didn't hide it. That's just who she is. She just comes out and say, remember she
Straight.
said she's gay.
Yes.
She just comes out to, but I'm gay. She doesn't care. She's just that kind of person who is free. Okay. Next, explosion rocks the US. Is that what kind of explosion it is? Definitely not terrorist attack again. It must have been some domestic explosion, maybe
Yeah.
gas, because I tried to find out if it was really a bomb or something. But the building was razed down. That was Austin.
Yes, Austin, Chicago,
In
Austin.
Chicago, yes, that happened in Chicago. About 3 people
Died.
lost their lives and about 8 injured. While some people are still trapped. Some people are still trapped in that building. I know they are working assiduously to evacuate those that are trapped on that. Look at this building. Seems to be like 5-story or 6-story kind of.
Yeah.
This building so seems like a 5-story or like that. Then former Chinese justice minister sentenced to death. Former Chinese justice minister is named Fu Zhenghua,
Yeah.
sentenced to death over what was this offense?
Personal gain. He bent the law for his
He
personal
allegedly
gain.
was
Allegedly.
alleged, yes. It was alleged to have bent
Bent
the law for personal gain.
and also collecting bribes.
Right.
So, and normally what they do in Chinese and Asian countries is that before you elect you to power, they will take you to prison and show you the prison how it looks like, and they'll tell you if you mess up, this is where you end. Now, for him as a minister of justice, you need to be white as paper, like
Of
transparent,
course,
like they
now
should see you in and
you
out. You
you're
need to
going
be
to be a role
fair.
model. You're leading people.
Okay.
Justice makes
Now, when the justice, the person who is to be passing out laws, rules, and declaration is corrupt
compromising and
and
corrupt.
corrupt, it's bad. So now, and the sentence to that, because that's the gravity of that is very heavy. It's heavy.
So you
That is the
you
penalty.
are we have you are made to be fair with justice. Then you are the one now
Manipulating it.
now manipulating it. You see, in Africa, a lot of leaders go away, get away with this. Your
Thanks.
lawmaker is the one
Breaking the
breaking the
law.
law. I think we should look at what these Asian countries do, and this is one of the reasons they are developing. You can't get away with corruption.
No.
That's why they are developing. That's why the speed of their development is not compared,
rapid.
is incomparable. All right. Almost lastly, female news anchor refused interview with Iranian president because she refuses.
No, it's the president that refused
Yes,
to come.
yes, refused. She was
Yes, okay,
refused.
yes,
I said
okay,
she was
refused.
refused.
Sorry, I
Yes,
didn't get
female
that.
news anchor refuses demand to wear hijab. She was asked to put on a hijab so that she can have an interview with
The president.
the Iran president Ibrahim Raisi. Of course, that was supposed to be his first time in the U.S. to grant such interview in the U.S., especially in the New York, but he refused. He cancelled the interview for the fact that
She's not COVID
the
19.
woman refused to put on hijab. Hijab is a scarf worn by Muslim women, and if you know, Christian Amampo is from Iranian origin, but I think she is based in the U.S.
Okay.
So, what do you think about this?
Well, actually, this is basically the what was the word I want to see now? The president is a Muslim.
Okay.
Okay, and as a Muslim, you're not meant to see the hair, and he's the president. You know, this is their religion. Okay, it's their religion. You don't see their women going without their hair being covered.
But they're not in Iran. They're
It's
in the US.
normal, like, you know, this is he's the president. At least to honor him, to give him that honor as a president as well. So if the president of Joe Biden now is coming to Nigeria and they say everybody should be on suits.
No, he
No, no,
is
no.
coming
He
to our
is-
own country.
Yes.
He is the one to conform to what
To
we do in
what
our
we
own
do,
country.
okay.
I am feeling
Then we can tell
assuming.
him to wear, you know, our
Agbada.
jalania or
Yes,
agbada
yes.
to honor us.
Yes, yes. That so I at first I didn't know that the interview was taking place at New York. I was saying that the lady should have honored that because she is going to their
Yeah,
country
but no,
to
he's the one
interview
coming.
them, and you know their religion. At least you should dress according to where you are going, not just because. So it means you're respecting these people. It doesn't change anything about your faith, about who you are. It's just that you are trying to. You're okay. Of course, I would have given her access. But for at least he too should have been able to understand. You came to the
Understand.
US. This is their culture here. They don't. This is who you are. You just adjust your mind. You don't feel that everybody should do the way you do in your country. Yes. All right. Thank you. Before we round it up on this show, let's have a quick recap of what we have talked about in this trend news today. Peter Obi's university result was published, and we also told you that a lady cancels wedding plan because her partner asked them to share the bills. Kiki's baby shower was a wow. We talked about a couple who tied the knot in a hospital in Lagos. Then on the foreign scene, we said Uju Anya tackles Piers Morgan. And then we talked about an explosion that rocked a building in Austin in Chicago. A female newscaster, Christian Amampo, was refused interview with the Iranian president Ibrahim Raisi for a refusal to use the hijab. Then we told you that a Chinese former justice minister has been sentenced to death over allegations of bribery and corruption. And that's all we have today on Trendy News. Thank you for watching. This is all we have today. If you were just joining us and you like what you do, we like you to just slip your finger down to the subscription button and just subscribe today so that you can get videos as we upload them. Thank you for watching. Don't also forget to share and to like our videos. I have been on the show today with Moses UBA and Jesu Tofumi Ajagun. Right, we see you again next time. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.